They basically found that he had been sprayed with some sort of chemical. So he had chemical burns all over his neck, face, and head. He was super itchy. I'm Gabby Weiss, and I run Bobby's Street Cats. We are a 501c3 that's dedicated to funding spay-neuter initiatives for community cats in South Central Los Angeles. As part of our trap-neuter return efforts in a neighborhood in South Central, we brought him in September after identifying that he clearly needed medical care. Based on the way that his burns were presenting, it appears that someone threw something on his face because he had like splatter marks of these chemical burns on his face, neck, top of his head, all the way like partially down his trunk. He had pustules and open wounds, and they would scab and bleed, and it was so incredibly painful. Initially, he was pretty petrified of people and other animals. He was alone, and he used to hide in his little circular bed all day. We would just see like a little bit of his body peeking out. There was virtually no improvement for like 1 to 2 months at all. And then slowly but surely, as he started to get healthier, we had him on all these different supplements. We had him on a skin specific diet. Finally, after like 2 to 3 months, we started to see the scabs. His skin started to scab, stop bleeding as much. He wasn't in pain anymore. We were able to place Alvin in a foster in January, which is where his personality really started to flourish. We started to see he's super silly and quirky. He went from basically having almost no hair in the upper part of his body to having this like glorious rust-colored coat and silky smooth. He's definitely more of a people cat than he is a cat. I remember the day that I think one of our volunteers was able to like pick him up, and he just like melted into her touch. There's something incredibly healing in being able to watch them come from the streets and to have suffered abuse, and to be able to move through that and to be a small part in their journey towards their forever home.